John Proxy. Welcome to the Proximity. This is my intelligent design adventure. Well, I mean, it's my Itch.iOdyssey. The next step, my Itch.iOdyssey. Oh my word, I'm a little out of sorts, aren't I? This looks like a game in progress. Yeah, it is. I wasn't recording. I thought I was. I swear I pressed the button, but I wasn't recording, and I've been playing for like 10 minutes. I think it's just going to have to be a short episode. So you missed I'll explain what's happened so far. So what you do is, in fact, what I'll save up. I'll sort of start the game again over here. Explain what I've done. So the game started off with just a radar.
Out of range. Build more radars.
What, with the radar? Yes, apparently. So it starts off with this radar, and everything you have to build is in range of that. So you just build a bunch of random plants. Like so. It doesn't really explain why, but like, yeah, you're just gonna build a bunch of plants. And I don't really know if that costs me anything. Maybe it's got something to do with that. I'm not 100% sure.
Build more radars.
But if we look at these graphs, you see my plant population is going to go through the roof. And I'm not seeing a downside to that. But obviously we can get some herbivores. They're going to eat the plants. They're well into that. And some carnivores to eat the herbivores. And then eventually it likes me to build these research stations. Like so. And of course you can upgrade them. What do research stations do? Well, they give me science unlocks. So I've got a plant gene with a bonus, and a herbivore gene. And cool. And what does that do? Well, I can make custom plants. So, you know, I can make it really tall and make it live quite a long time and be really good at absorbing stuff. And there's the roots. It's quite efficient, and the metal, it's competitive as fuck. Now I can put down my custom plants. But also, you know, I can have these really fast herbivores that they're so great at turning. They're gonna compete as well. Yeah, that's the game so far. It's had to spend quite a lot of time explaining this to me. And that's it. I've been now doing this. It wants me to research some science. More research stations, I guess. That'll be my 5th one, so I've just met that target. It wants me to have carnivores born in the wild. Was that not happening before? I guess I want some more collectors. Oh, so the collectors get me that point, and I guess I need stuff. Look at the graphs. Ah, carnivores aren't doing great. Let's have some more carnivores. I was doing great for a moment. And stuff happened. Maybe I introduced too good. The herbivores are too good at getting away. But yeah, unfortunately, most of the time I spent me learning how to play. I'll tell you this though, I go up and down with shift and control, and yeah, I've gotten used to that. But I can't zoom in. I have to go physically to the places. Let's have a look at the graphics.
Insufficient biomass.
Oh, hang on, I've got some science to unlock. So my carnivores aren't doing great. I've sort of run out of stuff to do. I hate to have like a stupidly short video. Like, the chances are I probably would have jumped out early anyway. But like, there was 15 minutes worth of video before this. And it's gone now because it turns out I'm an idiot and didn't record anything. So yeah, these are the plants. Those are the herbivores, I think. Look. And the carnivores are the bigger ones. Have a look at the graph. Okay. I'm going to try and get to 10 minutes. Not really sure what to do, though.
Insufficient biomass. Insufficient biomass.
And I can turn up time. We'll watch the graphs. See if anything bad happens. No, everything seems to be doing fine. I mean, I could do with more carnivores and more herbivores, but I can... It's not terribly difficult to do. Cool, let's look at my science. Science. Cool, let's have a look at the genes. Okay, my biomass, I'm doing great. Upgraded that station.
Insufficient biomass.
Oh, I've got carnivores now, yay. Let's look at some science, genetics. So I can make them expert. These guys are going to be just king murder. Better not put too much of them in. Oh, I'm really hot now. It's like New Year's Day. Why is it so hot? What space does that? Look at the graph. Oh shit, the carnivores. I made them too good. We need more. Yeah, spam plants as well. There we go, they're not the super ones. Science. This is now running slow. I've played this game more than anyone has ever played this game. trees. Science. They made my carnivores better. Right. I think I might have solved this game. Oh, I don't quite understand the research stations, but it seems to be helping me. Let's look at the graphs. Yeah, I can live with that. They're all in a pretty good place. The carnivores are going to start dying out. Oh no, it's the herbivores. The carnivores are too good. Let's put some custom ones in. Make them super fast. Separation. I don't know what any of this means. Some of them die really fast. Would help us out.
Insufficient biomass.
I think I'm gonna live. It's going to be a really short video though. A few more minutes. Alright, yeah. So my tea is cold. So, very cold. The problem is it's actually barely playable at this point. But yeah. Well, Sans is doing good though. I'm gonna have to let you go, aren't I? You know what? Let's zoom in and see what's going on the ground level. Look at the graphs. Yeah, the herbivores are struggling. Maybe I shouldn't have introduced super carnivores. Okay, that's enough. We're gonna let's see what while that runs very, very, very slowly. Let's see what our next game is. And you know, jump 24 hours into the future. So there was the world score. I'm doing great. But yeah, let's jump into the future, see how I felt, and then see what the next game is. Right, I'm here to talk about intelligent design. I think the game had a longer name, like Evolutionary Simulator, but I'm just going to call it intelligent design because I can't remember. Yes, so what did I think about it? Well, as I mentioned before, well, you might not have watched the other video, so I probably shouldn't say that. But I played recently, over the last week, 2 Evolution games. But this one, Vilmonic is the other one. But this one kind of, Vilmonic has, that was 2 half sentences there, I have to be careful about that. It's because I've got 2 thoughts and I want to express them both at the same time. One of them is focused entirely on kind of evolutionary maths, let's say, and the other has a kind of Minecrafty thing going on in the background. So intelligent design is the more pure one. The only problem with that is So it doesn't really have much flavour insofar as you kind of, there are three things, right? There is tree blob, and there is carnivore blob, and there's herbivore blob, right? And you're trying to get more efficient versions of those, but it's literally just the numbers. I mean, they do look visually different, but you know what I mean. They're like, it's not the most exciting design wise. So you're like, so if the maths, if it's all about the maths and what's cool, what is cool about it is presumably just like visually speaking, just seeding everything, right? Go, oh, look what it looks like. But what's actually cool about that, it is actually the maths, right? Because that kind of thing is interesting. Like having an evolution simulator is fun, but like if you look on the internet, on YouTube, there are like essentially maths channels dedicated to saying, hey, look what happens if we make the herbivores stronger or faster. Isn't that interesting? And they'll show graphs and stuff, and the context is interesting. And I can't provide like I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know. Like I know enough about evolution, right? But you know what I mean? Like having a professional mathematician be like, hey, this is gonna cause it to go like that, and that's gonna, that can be quick. But it's not really doing that. It's not providing interesting scenarios. Like, because that would be a thing. If you press the button and said, oh, this number of carnivores, this number of herbivores, look at this interesting situation. That's a sort of interesting, that'd be fun. But it's not quite doing that. It's sort of giving me everything at the start and pretending it's a sort of strategy game, but it's not, because as a strategy game, it's absurdly easy to the point that I mastered it in 20 minutes, and it was not terribly interesting to watch. What's interesting about an evolution simulator is just studying it, right, and seeing the maths in a kind of visual sense, and I kind of wasn't getting that. It seemed to think I was interested in having access to sliders, and yeah, but like I would recommend, I can't remember what the channel is called, but there is this channel, this maths channel, that has these sort of pear looking creatures, and he just talks about maths and evolution, and it's just really good, and I wish I could remember the name of the channel. I'm even tempted to pause and look it up. I'm going to do that. In the meantime though, I should draw some trees, shouldn't I? Let's actually do this first. And of course we need some trees. Is it you? Cool. Apart from they actually look like trees rather than blobs. And then that's not what I wanted. I mean, it kind of looks like though. There's my herbivores. No. No. Oh, why not? Right, is that incredibly lazy of me? Yes, it is. But the game did kind of look that simple. I'm actually going to make this white. Yeah. Let me find that thing I'd recommend. Give me a second. Right, the YouTube channel's called Primer. Go watch his maths evolution videos. They're all great. They essentially do what the game does, and it goes, oh, let's say this. No, just watch the channel. They're great. The game's okay. Like, I get what he's done, and it's probably took a lot of work, but it's not that engaging, I'm afraid. But if you are interested in that sort of thing, check out the YouTube channel Primer. The fact is, you probably found that way before you found me, right? But like, I've got to pretend I'm speaking to someone. Anyway, this was. Let's type in pink, I guess. Green or black? I don't know now. What? let's go with black. Urgent design. What's it called? These are my impressions, aren't they? Cool. Let's hand that in. And that's my favourite time of day. When all the intelligent creatures are out. Right. Let's see what our next game is. Right. That was Intelligent Design and Evolutionary Sandbox. And next game we are going back to the visual novels. Yay! As we know it. What else free for them? But, you know, it doesn't look bad. Okay, what is it about? When the world gets too hot, humanity finds sanctuary underground. After a long waiting list, you find a spot on the local underground city of Camden, run by Mayor Rick Davidson. You and your mother move in and begin to acclimate to this wonderful new life. As time passes, however, things start to go wrong. Unravel what's going on and face some hard choices that will impact your relationships and fate. Get a job, find romance, and meet other residents of Camden, your new home. There we go. Huh. Right, I've got quite a lot of biomass as I was doing that, so let's upgrade that and I'll let you
Insufficient
go.
biomass.
Oh no, insufficient biomass. I've been insufficient biomass, but I've been short proxy. This has been a part of my Itch.iOdyssey. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.